How do lawyers assess negligence and liability in injury cases? In recent discussions surrounding personal injury law, a pressing question has emerged. How do lawyers assess negligence and liability in injury cases? This topic is gaining traction as more individuals seek clarity on their rights and the legal process after an injury. If you have been injured and are wondering how liability is determined, you are in the right place. Lawyers follow a structured process to evaluate negligence and liability. The first step is determining if the defendant owed a duty of care to the injured party. This means establishing that the defendant had a legal obligation to act reasonably to avoid causing harm. For instance, drivers owe a duty to other road users to drive safely, and medical professionals owe a duty to their patients to provide appropriate care. Next, lawyers assess whether the defendant breached that duty. This involves comparing the defendant's actions to what a reasonable person would have done in similar circumstances. Evidence such as witness statements and expert opinions helps establish whether a breach occurred. Causation is the third element that must be established. Lawyers need to show that the defendant's breach directly caused the injury. They analyze the link between the negligent act and the harm suffered, ensuring that the injury was a foreseeable result of the breach. Finally, lawyers document the damages suffered by the injured party. This includes medical expenses, lost wages, pain, and suffering, among other losses. These damages help quantify the compensation the injured party may be entitled to. Throughout this process, lawyers gather and review all relevant evidence, including medical records and accident reports. They also consider the burden of proof, which requires the injured party to demonstrate that their version of events is more likely true than not. This standard guides how much and what kind of evidence is necessary for a successful claim. In more complex cases, such as medical malpractice or offshore accidents, specialized knowledge is applied to understand industry standards and regulations that affect liability. For example, proving negligence in medical cases involves showing that healthcare providers failed to meet accepted medical standards, directly causing harm. By systematically evaluating these elements, duty, breach, causation, and damages, lawyers determine the strength of a negligence claim. This thorough approach ensures that claims are supported by clear legal and factual grounds, helping injury victims seek appropriate compensation. If you are navigating a personal injury case, understanding these steps can be crucial in determining your path forward.